quick question for you. For your stores, I mean, this one is a cashless one. It's on those card systems. I mean, do you have both kind of coinless and coin-operated laundries?
I'm going to have to charge you for consulting here in a minute.
This is AJ.
AJ, my name's Danny. I'm calling on some commercial space got your number from one of the other tenants here on. There's actually a laundromat there and a
gas station.
Correct. So my interest is in laundries, AJ. I am looking to build on my empire. We scout existing stores, reach out to the powers that be, the landlord or their agent, and we're looking to sign long-term leases and then usually renew the store, put some new equipment in. I'm not a broker or an agent. I don't flip or sell my store. So we're looking to become a tenant, better mousetrap. And I'll be honest, this is not a bad store. There's a lot of out-of-order equipment in here, but normally we're calling on really just underperforming, nasty stores that are kind of scary, and we hope to elevate them. It's not just paint on the walls and a new neon sign. It's costly because of the equipment. But in this case, we didn't want to leave this stone unturned, if you will, because we are looking in the area. Never hurts to reach out, make the connection, if that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. What I'm going to do is it's not really my call, but I will share with my partner. And if I can get your information, I can share it with him, and he'll probably reach back out to you.
Yeah, I'd love that. I'll send you an email. And you said your partner. So are you one of the actual owners, one of the landlords here?
I'm the management company. The owner is actually my father. So,
Nice.
I'll share it with him.
Nice.
And let him know. Yeah.
And look, it's not I'm glad I found you. It's not my MO, AJ, to dig on existing laundry operators or ask a bunch of questions. But when I looked at this store, we've physically scouted it. We're not throwing darts at a phone book. We're not looking up stores online. We scout them. And this one to me almost looks like, again, my crystal ball is a little fuzzy, but it looks like someone might have obtained it recently and kind of spruced the place up, but really didn't change the equipment, if you will.
Well, I mean, the equipment's only like 4 years old.
Yeah.
But I think we've got, with supply chain issues and labor issues, we've got a technician supposed to be coming out. So it just, they're going to take their time based on labor.
So you operate the laundromat?
Correct.
Okay, very good. Well, I appreciate that, and you're 100% right. I do my own maintenance, and once you've got 30 some odd stores, that becomes almost a full-time deal. So
absolutely, I can imagine.
but honestly, it's soothing. I think that my brain is always running 1,000 miles an hour, and to go in and work on laundry equipment, and a customer comes up and they're like, "Hey, I need some quarters." I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm just a maintenance guy. I don't."
Right. Yeah.
I can just tune out, if you will. Work on equipment with the 210 power still running is kind of my thing. I work without a net. It's just enjoyable. It's not a hobby, but I'm also saving myself a couple $100,000 a year doing that. And these machines
I believe it. I believe it. I mean, you sound like someone who's knows what they're doing, especially with the number of stores that you have or laundromats. And you probably service all of your own, but what about any interest in maybe, giving quotes and servicing machines that are not part of your facilities?
I know exactly where you're coming from. Then we're in a ridiculous, what am I worth? I'm worth thousands of dollars an hour. It wouldn't make sense for me to go
right.
work on other
No, I know. That, I thought I'd ask. I know the answer is probably no, because it's probably not worth your time unless it's your store. I understand that. I'd be doing the same thing. So,
well, look,
I appreciate it.
Here's where we're at with you. You've got this store, and look, this is bottom line. We're selfish. We're human beings. You and Dad and your family need to look at how much the store earns versus what it would be worth collecting a rent check. And that should make sense to you. You only have one laundry?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, we really got into it because, of the store, the gas station. Other than that, it's not our cup of tea.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. And that's the thing, dude. Whether it's here in Pasadena, Texas, or anywhere on the globe, I think it's 78% right now of laundromat operators are mom and pop. They own one store. And they just think, okay, this is an absentee turnkey business. Well, shit howdy. Show me an absentee turnkey business. I'll take over. We run our stores 24/7. I know exactly what color to paint the walls. I use Alexa systems in my stores to run the lights and operate security. You know, this is really, AJ,
as much as you can automate. Yeah.
Right. But I don't lock the doors, so I don't need those ridiculous door locks. And it's a mindset. You know, if someone tries to break into an ATM, I say, big deal. I don't own them. I don't deal with that. I call my guy. The ATM's gone in an hour, and a new one is in its place. Should you run soda and snack? Yeah. Go ahead.
Quick question for you. For your stores, I mean, this one is a cashless one. It's on those card systems. I mean, do you have both kind of coinless and coin-operated laundry? Any thoughts on that?
I'm going to have to charge you for consulting here in a minute. AJ, you do not want a card system in your laundromat, period.
I know, and we took this one over with the card system. I think that deters a lot of business.
Let me explain. A distributor, that's who we deal with in laundries. You know, they sell equipment, they sell folding tables, they sell laundry carts, all the ancillary items, change machines, right? Distributors, there's good and bad folks. There's good and bad used car salesmen, but they all get a bad rap. A distributor will stand in front of you for an hour and talk to you about how great the card system is for you, the operator. All true. They'll tell you how you can set your pricing on a slow Tuesday to 74 cents a wash. True. Is it going to bring in customers? That's another story. They'll tell you how phenomenal this $90,000 additional system is for you, the operator. All true. They'll talk about how you won't get dirt under your fingernails counting money. Yep. You know what they never mention once? You said it yourself.
I mean, I think, people want, you know.
They never mention the customer.
That's it.
And the consumer does not like card stores. Now, to go just a little bit deeper, these are computer systems that you're adding. You're spending additional money. Dude, I've been in the business a while. I hear people talk about, let's use dollar coins. Let's use tokens, okay? What does a token cost? Who cares? What does a quarter cost, AJ? 25 cents. Every kid on the street has money in their pocket and they can do laundry. Don't change that. I'm very opinionated, but you've seen the truths of it. Again.
No, you're absolutely right.
What's the enemy of a computer? I could go further. Heat, moisture, and dirt. Right? You've seen the clean rooms where they have giant computer systems. They're ice cold. They're air conditioned. What does a laundromat create? Moisture from all the washers, heat from all the dryers, and there's tons of lint and dirt everywhere. So your system goes down, and where are you? You're done. Yeah. You're closed. You're
no, dude, absolutely. I appreciate
not
your
thoughts.
No, and I know you definitely sound like you know what you're doing. But if you shoot me that email, I'll share your information and we can continue the conversation.
You said you took the store over. I'm not done with you, AJ. You said you took the store. You owe me now. You said you took the store over. Does that mean that you had a tenant who left?
No, we purchased it all. You know, and so it's been about 3 years now, and I think it was about a year old when we bought it.
What I would like to do, again, being selfish, what I'd like to do is make an offer to give you a rent check for the next 15 years on this laundromat, allow you to walk away from said headache. Don't worry about what it is earning or what it might earn when we take it over. Who cares? The point is, there's not only what you're earning now in the laundromat, but the versus is what you're earning versus a rent check, and somewhere in the middle is the work that you're doing. And like you said, you don't want to concern yourself with repairs. Not at all.
Right.
So you're beholden to this repair guy that may or may not show up, and that's a bit preposterous. I like your style. I always appreciate answering questions. I mean, who cares about laundromats? You don't go to laundries. Let me guess. Your dad doesn't go to a laundromat. My wife doesn't go to a laundromat. But if you want to do something right, you first think about the customer. Imagine that in laundromats.
Yeah.
We have barbecues on weekends.
I will say, the only thing these guys who built it, I wish they would have done, a little bit more parking, because sometimes there's not enough parking.
Only on Sunday.
That's another. Sundays. Okay.
Dude, I'll send you an email. My name is Danny D'Angelo. My partner's name is Nick. And again, to be selfish, I'd like to give you a rent check. And if 3 years is enough, 4 years is enough running this place, we're not going to make you rich, but you say, you know what, maybe we should step back and
take away the headache. Absolutely. Yeah. That's it.
Good. This is my cell. You're looking at my cell number. Is this yours?
Yes, this is my cell, and I'm going to go ahead and save you, and I'll look forward for that email, and we can continue the conversation
AJ,
and see, if we can make something happen.
I was 6 years United States Navy. So was my dad, and I'll tell you this, working with your dad is gold. I'm 51 years old. My dad passed when he was 69, and I grew up since I'm 14 years old in the back of his van, working with him as a contractor, swinging hammers. He taught me so much. Cherish the time you have with your dad.
No, that's word from the wife. So I appreciate that.
All right, bud. Let's talk soon.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
A little nostalgia from Danny today. I got a guy that emailed me this morning who I consulted with, and he said, well, if I can't make $1,000 a month in a laundromat, I'm not sure it's worth my time. I'm like, $1,000 a month? Why would you even do this? These stores are grossing 55 grand a month. It's frustrating because people want to hear figures.
And it's true, and I was the same way. I mean, and I watched Brandon also, and I was thinking the same thing, if I should do it or not.
When you've got a time, and look, I visited there. I'm going back there in a couple of months. We rolled around, and I said, this store, another store, one that he doesn't own, I said, this is the store you want. Obtain the building. He's got people that do that with him and for him. Get the building, retool this store. Not yours. It's too small, period. And when you can shut those down or obliterate what is an existing laundromat, everyone in town will be forced and funneled to go to the other store. And I have a small platform. I think the people that are on my channel, the people that are paying attention to this, are very, very serious about it, if that makes sense. Right. Not to say anybody else is not or is or isn't, but folks here are laser focused on it. Like and subscribe.
I'm pretty sure this hot water heater's got a few more good years left in it.